Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, I'm going to blow your mind by showing you some TikTok shop products that are completely breaking the internet. And the e-commerce landscape, man, I'm telling you, is not ready for all of the innovation and change that TikTok shop is going to bring. I'm ready though, and I hope you guys are ready as well. Hopefully, by continuing to follow my channel, you'll be more and more ready to really take over the TikTok shop. Now, a lot of you guys are drop shipping, and you are constantly telling me about how TikTok is crazy about drop shipping, and you can't do it on TikTok shop. So I've been running a little bit of an experiment here, running TikTok shop ads to a drop shipping product that I used to sell a while ago. It's set up with an agent though, so that's the only difference here. It's not like literal AliExpress drop shipping, which I think you shouldn't do anyways, because why would you build a lower quality business when you can just put in a little more effort and build a better business, right? I mean, it's really that simple. And I haven't had any issues so far with the shipping times that we have. We've gotten 8 conversions here. We're basically break even, but we're utilizing no influencers yet or anything, which I think that's the biggest power that TikTok Shop has, is really connecting the paid media with the organic media all in one place. So I'll be updating you on how that experiment goes. But for now, I want to show you some products that are totally killing it, because I'm trying to not just address the beginner dropshipper here. I want to also address the big business owners out there that really want to take advantage of this opportunity. And as you see here, I have a lot of different products that are totally crushing it, and there's a few new ones that you probably haven't seen in this list, and personally I hadn't seen in this list. And the first one is this protein powder. So this is by a company called Rise Sups, and it's a company that you've probably seen before, maybe not. They're pretty popular in the workout community, in the gym community, and they're pretty cool, I guess. I don't really shop their products. I've just seen people use them before, so I know they're super popular. If we go to look them up, we can see Rise Protein is a very big brand. And let's take a look at how much they're selling on their shop. So in their actual Shopify store, they're doing about 300,000 monthly visitors. And on their TikTok shop, they're doing about $3 million in the last 30 days, 100K per day with their protein. So that's incredible. That's numbers that people still don't really grasp, because people think TikTok shop is still just a fad. And I think that's ridiculous, because clearly it's driving meaningful revenue for brands. And the sooner you start realizing how powerful it can be, the sooner that you'll be ahead of the curve. And I don't want to sound like a broken record here if you're one of my subscribers, but at Akemi, my agency, that's exactly what we help brands do. We run TikTok ads, we can run TikTok shop ads, we can run Meta ads and Google ads, and create a really solid ecosystem that's going to drive meaningful growth for your business. So if you are a business, hit us up. Even if you're already on TikTok shop, we can help you grow it significantly. Now, this is what I was saying. This is the power of TikTok shop. They can connect the creators with the brand all in one place. So as you see, in the last 30 days, this guy has brought in over $1 million in sales, which is insane. I mean, that's ridiculous, right? $996,000 in revenue from one creator. And then there's a bunch of other creators, of course, that are now starting to print, doing the same thing. So they've been able to take home, 44K in the last 30 days. This guy, for example, which is really meaningful. That's a lot of money for most people, right? Like 44K in a month just for making videos. That's pretty good. And that's one of the things that I want to kind of address today as well, is that this is something I'm trying to dive deeper into, is helping you guys become creators for brands. So as you see in the Akemi Lab server, which by the way, we still have an active Black Friday Cyber Monday offer for, so you can check that out with the link in the description. We're highlighting opportunities here that you can utilize to start building up some creator skills. All you need to do is literally create content or repost content and be able to make money. It's pretty amazing. So make sure you check that out. And that's what these guys are doing. These guys don't have to worry about product fulfillment, about creating an offer, about managing a website, managing a team. All they have to do is whip out their iPhones and promote the shit out of this product. That's literally it. So definitely something you should consider doing if you're someone that has never had a good track record with building their own business, but you still want to make some money online. I think this is probably one of the best opportunities right now, or the simplest rather. I think e-commerce is my favorite opportunity still. I think building a business is awesome, but I think, if you're a beginner entrepreneur, whip your phone out and start promoting products on TikTok Shop or reposting products via the Akemi Lab opportunities that we provide. Now, this is another product here that I found interesting that I wanted to share with you. It's this multifunctional wave massager or facial massager. And the reason I find this one interesting is because this is actually a very well-known dropshipping product. So again, all the people that are going to comment things like dropshipping doesn't work or, whatever, that's fine. You can continue to think that. And honestly, maybe even if dropshipping didn't work, just order inventory. I mean, it's simple, right? Like, it's not that complicated to think of the solutions here on how you could actually get a TikTok shop up and running. So be resourceful, don't have all these limiting beliefs in your head. Just take action and make reasonable decisions. If you think that dropshipping is not going to work, well, then don't dropship. Order stuff to a 3PL, a fulfillment center, somewhere that can actually fulfill the orders. But point is, this brand is also reaching nearly $3 million a month, $92,000 per day. And, this creator alone has driven over $1 million in sales in the last 30 days, which is pretty unbelievable that I still can't wrap my head around that. It's really insane what people are making just promoting products. And, let's actually see one of these videos, for example. It's literally so simple. Oh, wow. So it's a 38-minute video. So this girl is actually doing a lot of live selling, which I think is also kind of the future of TikTok Shop. And one of the reasons why it's going to be so powerful is that in Asia, live selling is so popular. And I would have never known this had I not made a lot of connections in China that understand the landscape a lot better than I do. And they told me that the influencers in China that are doing live selling are making more than like literal celebrities out there. I'm talking like $20 million for a streak of live selling. And the reason why is because people love to shop live. They like to be shown these products in real time. And that's what's beginning to happen slowly in the US. But again, these sorts of things, these sorts of advancements in commerce, I would say, start slowly, but then all at once. So get in on this sooner than later. Now, she is also posting regular videos that are like, a minute long, and these are performing well. So here's one. This is such good UGC content, right? Like, it's natural. It's not scripted. She's just literally talking about why she loves this product. And, she's printing money doing this, right? So classic dropshipping product, killing it right now. Really well priced. I mean, they're probably running on very slim margins here, but this product can't cost more than $10 to make. And even if it costs $5 to ship and they're only making $8 of profit, I mean, $8 of profit times 163,000 orders is a lot of money, right? Like, that's over $1 million in profit. So that's kind of the other mindset shift that you have to have when it comes to TikTok Shop now, is if you have the ability to go viral, you don't need to have the highest price. You can actually have a lower price to make it more accessible for people and still end up making a really high percentage of profit margin, just simply because you're not spending any money on marketing. TikTok is doing the marketing for you. Now, you may be thinking that that's cause for concern if you're running paid ads, but it's really not, because all of these systems work together, right? People are still buying from ads. Even though people don't like ads, you can make ads that are good ads, right? Especially if they're based on UGC content that's working. And this is sort of the mindset that we have at Akemi is, if something's doing good organically, it's worthwhile to test it with paid ads, because people are liking whatever that content is. So, if they see that content on their feed, they're not going to hate that ad, right? Because it probably won't even look like an ad. So that's another kind of mindset shift that you have to have. And this product to me is just a perfect example of a classic dropshipping product that is making a massive resurgence because of these new commerce innovations, right? I think it's super, super cool. This next product is doing $2.3 million a month, or at least it has in the last month. And it's just a simple baby carrier. So it's a really nice bag, right? Because you can actually hold all of your baby needs. But then it also serves as like a little pouch area where you can rest your baby. So it's really cool, very useful for a lot of moms out there. And as you see, it's sold a large amount of orders in the last 30 days, even though this one is a little bit more high priced. But as you see, some of these creators are making so much money selling this. Living with Madison, this girl is crushing it right now, selling this product. She's like a family creator, and she's brought in over $200,000 of sales in the last 30 days. Super impressive. And, it's with videos like this. Let me show you real quick. So literally, it's just so organic feeling. Like it's not scripted. It's just a very natural video showcasing the product. And, it's 50 minutes, it's 50 seconds long. And the reason it's so viral is two reasons. One, it's, like I said, very authentic. And two, TikTok seems to be really promoting these kinds of videos that promote TikTok Shop products. But there's also a third reason. It's actually, even though it's really native and unscripted, it's well paced, right? It shows you, they're saying we're going to test this product out. So people stay longer to watch the videos. Ultimately, even if TikTok is, pushing content that has a TikTok Shop link to it, the normal laws of content virality are still not going to go away, right? If you can get somebody to watch your video for longer, chances are that video is going to do better. That's never going to stop. So a lot of people may think that, if they don't have a TikTok Shop, that it's worthless to make TikTok content. And I want to disagree with that, because even if you're able to still make awesome content and get 1 million views on a video, even though that would convert better on TikTok Shop, sure, it will still do wonders for your business. There's a reason why companies spend tons of money on brand awareness. And if you can do the same thing for free by posting on TikTok, even if you don't have a TikTok Shop, then it's something to consider for sure. So this is another great product that I think is super interesting. And it's kind of like a normal dropshipping kind of product. And I know some of you guys get mad at me for saying that, it's easy to build a business, but I've actually never said that. It's just simple. All these things are quite simple, and maybe it's simpler for me because I've been in this space for so long, so I can see things so clearly. And, maybe you're a beginner, but just trust that you'll eventually get to a point where it will seem simple. And that only happens by repetition, right? I mean, I've made hundreds of these videos. I've launched tens of products, and, at this point, I'm in a different stage of my journey than you are, possibly, sure, but that doesn't mean that what I'm saying isn't true. So just always keep that in mind and continue to learn and put in the work, right? Like that's always a good idea to do. Now let's look at another product here. This one, again, classic dropshipping product. So it's very weird and interesting to me that, these really good dropshipping products actually are standing the test of time, and now are popping off again because of TikTok Shop. So this one is a classic product I remember from back in the day that was just like a huge, like a small screwdriver toolkit. Honestly, I kind of want one of these. This one's pretty nice, and it's starting to do really well. The other day they had a 500K day on Black Friday. Super cool. And look at all these people making content for it, like really weird accounts that you wouldn't expect. So again, TikTok Shop content is just so incredibly simple sometimes, but has so much viral potential. We actually saw this video before. They're talking about if you're going to build a PC or a keyboard, you need this screwdriver. Boom, super simple hook. and it worked, right? So if you're a creator, you can copy that hook for this product, or if you're a brand selling a similar product, you can copy that hook and get people to start selling your product or buying your product. So, again, I'm not saying to copy as in like don't have any sort of original thoughts, but take inspiration from these brands. Even some of the greatest entrepreneurs of our generation utilize what's already working and apply it to their business. There's no reason not to do that. You should definitely trust the data that other people have gathered and, not always try to reinvent the wheel, especially when it's holding you back from actually making progress. So this last product is a mini stepper with resistance bands. So this is a classic product as well. And it's actually a really good one because, right now we're going into the winter. People want to stay at home, but people do want to get healthy. And actually, most people, when the new year arrives, they're very motivated and incentivized to start getting their life together in one way or another. And a big way that they like to do that is through fitness. So this allows them to do that from the comfort of their home, which is really awesome. And even though it's probably expensive to ship, they're able to somehow price this pretty competitively. But again, like I said, it's okay because they're not spending much money on marketing likely. So they still run at pretty decent margins just because of the viral nature of the product. And that's something that you got to consider when you're pricing your products these days, is if you're not going to be spending money on advertising, then it's worthwhile to potentially lower your price point so that more people can access your product, especially if it's a really good product. And that's kind of the overall arching goal that I'm trying to get across, at least in the last year or so of my channel, because a lot of you guys are drop shippers and you think that for some reason I'm addressing only drop shippers, but I'm trying to get people to build businesses. It's not about drop shipping. It's not about, making things easy. To me, it's about building businesses and building brands. And obviously you can drop ship if you want, do whatever you want. I can't control your life. You control your life. But from my experience, from what I've learned, it's way more worthwhile to put in the effort to actually build a solid business than it is to constantly launch new winning products that don't actually build any meaningful impact in the world or any meaningful brand equity. That's kind of really the point here. So you may not know what I'm talking about, and that's totally fine. But yeah, this product is really cool. It's doing over 1 million a month as well. So all of these products that I showed you today are doing over 1 million a month on TikTok Shop. And the funny thing is that most of them are old dropshipping products that people have sourced in the past. But that tells you something. The people that were able to make these products work probably did so because they knew that these were good products. So they were able to build real businesses around them. And yeah, that's really about it for this video. I wanted to kind of share a lot of my thoughts that I've been having lately. This is a good excuse for me to do so. I absolutely love having a YouTube channel because, to me, you guys are like investing in me and my business in a way. Even if you're not one of my customers or whatever, you're still watching my channel. So it's almost like I'm having a shareholder meeting every other day because I've been posting videos every other day. And it's really nice for me to be able to just get my thoughts across and, be able to amplify them through, social media, I guess. It's pretty awesome. It's really unique. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and you learned something. I think I have a lot of things I'm taking away from it. And that's about it. See ya.